Welcome, baseball fans, to a big CWC East matchup between the Falcons of Amherst and the Thunderbirds of Iola-Scandinavia. Dan Nelson here with Keegan Carper to my left, doing all the hard work here on the computer and on the camera. So today is a pretty big day, as it is for the Thunderbirds. It's the strikeout cancer matchup. Gina Gullickson, one of the moms for the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds, she has one of her sons, I believe it's her third son going through the program, is catching tonight, and she is battling her way through cancer. So it's a strikeout cancer event. So everything that is raised from today's game, they're doing raffles and food and all kinds of different things. It's all going to go to support her and her family's fight and the community's fight against her battle with cancer. So hoping for a really good turnout. If you are watching the game and you're in the area, please make sure you make your way out, as we will try to raise as much funds as we can for her and her fight. Coming into the game, the Thunderbirds are 7-4. The Falcons are 8-3. We're about ready to get started here. We're just doing a little photo opportunity for all of the players and family with the pink shirts and their strikeout cancer shirts. We'll have a quick word from Coach Berg of the Thunderbirds. Very windy one today. We apologize if that's caught on the mics.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Taylor Field. Today we gather here for something bigger than baseball. We gather for a teammate, a mom, and a fighter. When we think about what makes the Thunderbird program special, it's not just the wins, the losses, or the games we are together. It's the people. It's the families who show up every day, cheer their loudest, who support not only their own child, but every kid wearing Thunderbirds across their chest. And at the heart of that is a baseball mom. A baseball mom is early mornings and late nights. It's laundry that never seems to end, car rides filled with conversations, and a voice in the stand that your kid can always pick out. It's unconditional love, quiet sacrifices, and a strength that often goes unnoticed but never unappreciated. Tonight, we honor somebody who embodies all of that and more, Gina. Gina has given so much to this Thunderbird family, as a mom, as a supporter, and as someone who has been there through it all. She represents exactly what this program is about: love, commitment, and putting others before yourself. Right now, Gina is facing a battle far tougher than anything we will ever see on this field. But if there's one thing we know about her, it's that she is strong, she is resilient, and she is not fighting alone. Because this is what a team does. We show up, we stand together, and we fight together. Just like we teach our players to compete, to communicate, and to execute when the game is up, we as a Thunderbird community are doing the same right now. Gina, we want you to know this: we are with you, we are behind you, and we will keep showing up every single day until you win this fight. Tonight's game is dedicated to you. Every pitch, every hit, every cheer from the stands, it all carries a little extra meaning. Because tonight, it's not about the scoreboard. It's about love, it's about family, it's about the Thunderbirds standing together for one of our own. Boys, let's play this game the right way. Let's honor Gina with our effort, our energy, and our heart. And most importantly, let's remind her that she is never alone. Gina, this team, this program, this community, we're in this with you.
So a really good speech there from Coach John Berg of the Thunderbirds, as we all wish Gina Gullickson the best in this fight. And these two communities have always been very close. So it's a good opportunity for again, the Thunderbirds to do this while playing the Amherst Falcons, knowing how close, again, these two communities are currently and always have been. So as I mentioned going into that,
we have a
the
couple announcements. Again, we do have
Falcons coming into the game 8-3. The Thunderbirds coming into the game 7-4. Amherst's next game will be tomorrow against Pacelli, and the Iola-Scandinavia will be against Menominee Indian tomorrow.
The shelter is over 40 door prizes. Again, we have some wonderful prizes that have been donated. Tickets for the raffle are
the Falcons coached by head coach Bill Held,
and
again the Thunderbirds coached by head coach John Berg, as they're just having a little meeting out at home plate. And we're about ready to get started with the starting lineups and then the playing of our national anthem. And thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports as we stream this game live, and hope for a good game all around. And a windy one today. Wind coming off the lake. Will be blowing across the field from right to left as you are looking, I believe. So from right field to left field, not much of a help either way when it comes to offense, but it might be difficult for the defenders the players out in the field to some high pop flies. We'll see how they're able to judge that with the ball definitely moving a lot as it gets up into the air. Crazy to me that there's only about 3 weeks left of the regular season for high school baseball. Already here in early May. Regular season usually completes itself around the 20s, 24th, 25th, 26th of May, at which point these teams will get into the playoffs, and we'll see how that ends up happening for both of these teams. Amherst has done well the last couple years as they make it into the playoffs.
All right, at this time, we're going to ask both teams to move out to the first and third baseline. We'll introduce starting lineups for the Amherst Falcons. Leading off and pitching.
Leading off for the Falcons and pitching will be Michael Glodowski.
Batting second, the catcher.
Batting second, the catcher Levi Cullen.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Batting third, Wyatt Bodwine.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Batting fourth, center fielder Sully Perkins.
Batting fifth and playing left field.
Fifth playing
Gage
left,
Glodowski.
Gage Glodowski.
Batting sixth and playing
Sixth,
second base,
second
Logan
will be
Hintz.
Logan Hintz.
Batting seventh, your first baseman,
Seventh.
Jacob Rugels.
First base, Jacob Ruggles.
The right fielder, batting eighth,
Right
Cash
fielder,
Cullen.
Batting eighth, Cash Cullen.
And batting ninth, the third baseman, Jackson
Third baseman,
Lutz.
Jackson Lutz.
We'll invite the reserves coaches for Amherst, Coach Bill Held,
He'll be
Barry
Coach
Schleim,
Bill Held,
and Greg Trudell.
Barry Schleim and Greg Trudell, the coaches for the Falcons. And now we are ready for the starting lineups for the
Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Leading off, the third baseman.
Leading off, playing
Mason
third,
Priesel.
Mason Priesel.
Batting second and doing the catching.
Second and catching,
Logan Gullickson.
Logan Gullickson.
Batting third, playing second
Third,
base.
playing second will be
Chase
Chase
Tyndall.
Tyndall.
Batting cleanup, the shortstop,
Batting
Ben
fourth,
Gruba.
shortstop Ben Gruba.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Batting fifth,
Wyatt
batting
Wolberg.
first, Wyatt Wolberg.
Batting sixth and playing left field.
Sixth,
Jose
left.
Gutierrez.
Jose Gutierrez.
Batting seventh, playing right
seventh,
field.
playing right.
Carson DeRocher.
Carson DeRochers.
Batting eighth and pitching.
Batting
Mason
eighth, pitching.
Morphy.
Mason Morphy.
Batting ninth, playing center
Batting
field.
ninth, playing center.
Jameson Heskey.
Jameson Heskey.
Like the rest of the T-Birds, onto the baseline along with coaches John Bird, head coach
Coached by John Bird,
Tanner Backup,
Tanner
Jenner Gullickson, and Dan Lake.
And Dan Lake. And we already know for the national anthem.
At this time, I ask everyone that's able to stand, remove your hat, face. All right, let's play ball.
And we are just about ready to get started here in Iola. Again, leading off for the Falcons will be Michael Glodowski. I don't have stats for the Thunderbirds as the Bound, Wisconsin, which is where I get all of the high school stats from when we do these games. Some teams do decide to report those numbers, some don't. And the Thunderbirds doesn't look like do that, but the Falcons do. So Glodowski is leading the way for the Falcons with an on-base percentage of .587, batting average of .441, 16 stolen bases on the year as well. Following him for the team, the second on the team in on-base percentage, Gage Glodowski with .561, and then Wyatt Bodwine with .455. Falcons have 4 players right now in double figures for steals. Glodowski with 16, Sully Perkins with 15, Logan Hintz with 13, and Wyatt Bodwine with 11. So definitely an aggressive base running team. I would expect we'll see that anytime that they do get on base, actually from both of these teams, as we did the game here on Zaleski Sports against Pittsville, and it was the same thing. The Thunderbirds stole early and often. Again, I would expect to see both of these teams running as this game goes on. Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Wapaka is a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Wapaka.
Again, you know the 50-50 raffle, they're coming around with the buckets. Tickets for the 50-50 are $1 a piece, 6 for $5, 15 for 10. The 50-50 raffle will be given away in the 7th inning. The raffle's in the shelf there. We're going to hold them up, make sure the softball teams can get here. Those will probably draw at the end of the ball.
And last warm-up pitch of the first inning. We are ready to get started here in Iola. Again, Michael Godowski up to bat and Mason Morphy to pitch for the Thunderbirds. Morphy, a freshman.
Leading off for the Falcons is the pitcher, number 1, Mike Godowski. Levi Cullen on deck.
And the first pitch of the game will be in there off the outside corner for a ball. And that one off speed in on, but catches the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. And that'll be in there low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Be popped. I think it's going to get out. No, it is going to get out of play barely, just by a couple feet as it hits the top of the dugout of the Thunderbirds. That'll be now a 2-2 count on Godowski.
Yep. Sure. Oh, yeah.
And the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a bit high, so Godowski works the count full. And the full count pitch, another foul. This one back out of play. Off where they're, the roof of where they're cooking all the food. So we'll do the full count pitch again. And that'll be in there for strike 3. So Morphy catches Godowski looking, and he will strike out for the first out of
Morphy
the inning.
gets strikeout for out number 1.
Now that'll bring
Brings
up
up the catcher, number
catcher
2.
Levi
For
Cullen.
15, broke. Levi Cullen. Wyatt Verdoin on deck.
Wyatt Beaudoin on deck. First pitch fouled back to the screen. Now the 0-1. That'll be just off the outside corner, 1-1.
Yes.
And that'll be same spot, 2-1 now.
Yeah.
And the pitch, this one fouled out of play. Now 2-2. That one will be low. Back-to-back full counts for the Falcons hitters. That wind is nasty. And the full count pitch. This one will be drilled down the first baseline. Nice play over there by Wyatt Wolberg. As he gets down onto one knee, it will scoop it up and get to first base to make the second out of the inning.
He's up to shortstop, number 8, Wyatt Bodwine.
Wyatt Bodwine. So again, Bodwine up to bat. And the first pitch, inside, ball one. Now the 1-0. And a bit low, 2-0. And the pitch, that one will be in there for a strike. 2-1 now the count. Wyatt, a sophomore for the Falcons. And that one will be grounded right at the second baseman. Takes a nice hop. Tim Dole gets it, and he will throw it for the third out of the inning. And that'll do it for the top half of the first inning. 0-0 when we come back for the bottom half of the first here on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
And we are back. Again, 0-0 as the Falcons go 1-2-3. Strikeout, ground out, ground out. Again, it'll be Mike Glodowski who will be on the mound for the Falcons. He is leading the way, not only offensively, but pitching as well. Right now, he is 4-0 with it after 23 innings pitched, a .89 ERA and 33 strikeouts. So Glodowski definitely, right now, the ace
the Thunderbirds in the top bottom of the first
for the Falcons.
Mason Creasel, followed by Brogan
It'll be Creasel who will be up to bat.
Timdahl. Pitching for the Falcons, Mike Glodowski. Levi Collins behind the dish.
Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Glodowski pitching and Levi Cullen behind the dish for the Falcons.
Leading off for the Thunderbirds, number 4, third baseman, Mason Creasel. Brogan Gullickson on deck.
Creasel up to bat. First pitch fouled down the first baseline. I think it will get out of play, and it will. The 0-1 pitch. And a bit high, 1-1. That one a bit high as well, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. And gets him with the inside fastball for the first out of the inning.
Gets strikeout for out number 1. Brings up Brogan Gullickson.
Brogan
Chase
Gullickson
Timdo on deck.
and up to bat, Chase Timdo on deck. Gullickson the catcher for the Thunderbirds. First pitch to be popped. Think it will go foul out of play, and it will. Pitch will be drilled up the middle, right to Bodwine. He'll scoop it up, make the throw to first, and get the second out of the inning.
Nice play by the
Nice
shortstop
scoop
for out
by
number 2. Brings up the
Bodwine.
second baseman, Chase Timdo. Ben Gruba on deck.
So Chase Timdo, the second baseman, will come up to bat, and Ben Gruba, the shortstop, will be on deck. 2 outs now in the inning. Bit outside. The 1-0. Squares to bunt. Pulls it back. 2-0. The 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1. In there for a strike on the outside corner. So 2-2 is now the count. And the pitch. Fouled out of play. This one will be popped into the outfield. Glodowski had a beat on it and ends up dropping it. Again, with that wind, came in, turned around, moved back, hit his glove, but then dropped to the ground. So it'll be
batting for the Thunderbirds, the shortstop,
an error, which allows Timdal to get onto first base. And with a lefty hitting it to left field, you always get kind of weird. That spin on the ball takes it towards the left field line. But then with that wind, kind of knocked it down a little bit. So it made it tough for Godowski out there in left field to make the play. Brings up Ben Gruba. First pitch a bit high, ball one. As I mentioned early on in the game, any of those pop flies are not going to be easy, especially for the outfielders. The longer the ball hangs up in the air, the more it's going to move. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Off speed, popped up. This one will make it into the outfield. Glodowski again coming in, not able to make the grab. Trying to get the runner at second, and I think they will get him, and they do. Timdal just took a little bit too far of a path around second base. Throw comes in and gets the Timdal at second for the third out of the inning. So that'll do it after 0-0 when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team. And I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
And we are back here for the top half of the second inning. Leading off for the Falcons will be Sully Perkins, followed by Gage Glodowski and Logan Hintz. Perkins, the center fielder for the Falcons. Perkins will be going to Michigan Tech University next year to play football for the Huskies. It's a great school. I would know. My wife and my father both went there. Good engineering school.
Leading off, number 4, the center fielder, Sully Perkins.
Off-speed pitch low for ball one. Grounded up the middle. So Perkins with some good speed, and ball does get into the outfield, so that'll be a leadoff single for Sully Perkins. Again, I would expect
Perkins brings up the left fielder, Gage
Perkins,
Glodowski.
one of those top 4 base stealers for the Falcons. I would expect we'll see him most likely on the move sometime in this at-bat. Brings up Gage Glodowski, left fielder. No relation to Michael Glodowski, which I still find weird, but it is true. First pitch, just a bit low for ball one. in there inside for a ball. 2-0. And move back to first. Inside as well, 3-0. So now we might not see a stolen base attempt in this at-bat. We shall see. The 3-0 pitch, that one is in there for a strike. 3-1. There goes Perkins, and it'll be fouled back to the backstop. Perkins looked like he had a really good jump. I think he would have taken it, but he has to go all the way back to first. Count now full on Godowski. Taking a check on Perkins. Full count pitch. That'll be high for ball 4. Falcons now with runners on first and second with no outs. That's going to bring up Logan Hintz to bat.
Godowski draws walk, brings up the second baseman, number 3, Logan Hintz. Jacob Ruggles on deck.
Ruggles on deck, the first baseman. Hintz at second base today. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Nice off speed by Morphy. Now 0-2. And the 0-2, a bit high and outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, fouled out of play. Meeting at the mound. Oh, the umpire's having a quick conversation. For the 1-2. And the pitch a bit high, 2-2. And the 2-2 off speed in there for strike 3. So Morphy takes down Hintz for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Jacob Ruggles.
Brings up the first baseman, Jacob Ruggles. Cash Cullen on deck.
And on deck is Cash Cullen, the right fielder. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 be grounded to the shortstop. They have a shot at the double play. They do not get it. Ruggles able to get down to first base.
Ruggles grounds out into the
It
fielder's
is
choice.
a
for out
fielder's
number
choice.
2.
Runners now on first and
Brings up the
third
right fielder, Cash
with
Cullen.
2 outs, and that brings up Cullen.
Jackson Lutz on deck.
We'll see if Coach Held does anything fishy, as is kind of to be expected out of him with first and third and 2 outs. I'd be surprised if they don't run some sort of a play. And now Gullickson giving the call to the infield of where they're going with the ball. First pitch swing and a miss. There goes the delayed steal. And Ruggles is going to get into second base. As the reason for that is they're trying to incite either a balk or a bad throw to allow that runner from third to score. So it doesn't, but it does allow Ruggles to get to second base. So now runners on second and third for the Falcons with 2 outs. Base hit potentially scores 2. This one fouled back out of play. Eee. Count now 0-2. So grounded right at the first baseman, kind of takes a weird hop. Flips, though, to the pitcher where he gets the third out of the inning. So after the Falcons get the first 2 runners on, they are not able to get any runs across the plate. So we'll be back for the bottom half of the second. 0-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Wapaka Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Wapaka Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
And we are back for, again, the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be Wyatt Wahlberg will be up to bat to lead things off for the Thunderbirds. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So Morphy threw 2 innings for the Thunderbirds. 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 36 pitches thrown.
Leading off for the
Podolski,
Steelers.
1 innings
In the
pitched,
bottom
1 hit,
second,
1
Wyatt
strikeout, and
Goldberg.
16
Jose Gutierrez on deck.
pitches through 1 inning. Gutierrez on deck. Wyatt's younger brother, Owen, was hurt during the basketball season. He was one of the promising players for this Thunderbird squad, one of their better pitchers, and unfortunately doesn't sound like he'll be able to make it out for any part of this season. First pitch was a foul, so 0-1. That ball in there for a ball on the inside, off of the inside corner. He 1-1. Fouled back to the screen, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Off speed just off the inside corner, 2-2 now the count. Two pitch, drilled out to center field. Perkins has a beat on it. And he will make the grab in deep center field. So Wolberg puts a charge into it.
Wyatt flies
But
out to center
Perkins,
for out number 1.
good
Brings
defender
up
out there in center,
fielder,
makes the grab.
Jose Gutierrez.
Brings up
Carson DeRocher on deck.
the left fielder, Gutierrez. DeRocher's on deck. First pitch in there on the outside corner for strike 1. And that one almost hits him. Able to duck underneath it. 1-1. Just off the outside corner, 2-1 to count. That's going to be fouled. I think it will stay in play. Ruggles has a beat on it, and he does not make the grab. Again, another tough one. Right-handed batter hitting it down the right field line. That's going to move away from the field of play, and looks like Ruggles he got a glove on it, but was just not able to squeeze it. Now brings the count to 2-2. And the 2-2 count, off speed. This one will be popped up. Will go out of play. We've had a couple close scares out there in by the playground with kids and parents over there, and there's been a few balls hit over there that have been very close. So hopefully no one will get hit by anything. 2-2 again. This will be grounded to Bodwine at short. He'll get there, make the play, but Ruggles not able to make the grab. So a nice play by Boldwine. Ruggles just hits the top of his glove, and nice backup there by catcher Levi Cullen to not allow Gutierrez to advance to second base. They'll bring up Carson DeRochers.
Mason Murphy on deck.
Morphy on deck. So there is one out. There we go. The scoreboard was not putting it out there, but there is. Okay, Gutierrez at first. DeRochers up to bat. First pitch, Gutierrez on the move. Cullen with the throw. Just, even if Hintz is able to grab that, I think he still would have been there safe. But, so Gutierrez, nice big jump. Now runner in scoring position for the Thunderbirds. That pitch was a strike. So 0-1. Ball high. Grounded at the third baseman. Lutz will get up, trying to make the play. Ruggles has to come off the bag. So a couple errors so far in this inning allow both runners on.
They'll bring up the pitcher,
for the
number
Thunderbirds.
32, Mason
Brings up
Morphy.
Morphy up to bat with runners
Jamison Heskey
on the
on deck.
corners. Heskey on deck. So far, if you count the dropped foul ball by Ruggles, 3 errors so far in this inning for the Falcons. First pitch in there on the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss off speed. 0-2. And that one just a bit high. 1-2. Pitch. And kind of steps away from the pitch on the inside corner, but able to then flick it into left field. And that'll bring in the first run of the game.
Brings up the center fielder, Jamison
So score
Heskey.
1-0, brings up Heskey. Runners
Mason
now on
Creasel on
first
deck.
and second with still just 1 out. Creasel on deck, the top of the order. I don't know how Morphy was able to get to that one, as it was, again, low and inside, almost off his back foot. He moves his back foot out of the way, swings the bat. He was able to get enough of it to put it out into left field. So a nice piece of hitting. The ball a bit high. Inside, 2-0 now. high, 3-0. The count now worked. Again, top of the order coming up. Going in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Full count pitch. And it'll be a walk. So base is now loaded.
Heskey draws the walk to
For
load him
Kriesel.
up. Reads off the leadoff hitter.
On deck, Gullickson.
Third baseman Mason Kriesel. Rowan Gullickson on deck.
Cullen will go out to the mound. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gold Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gold Roofing in Amherst. First pitch off speed in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0. That'll be in there for a strike. 1-1. This one will be fouled out of play. 1-2 now the count. And a bit high. The off speed. 2-2 now. The count. So we fouled out of play. Two again. Off speed, that one will catch the inside corner. And that'll be out number 2 in the inning.
Godowski gets a strikeout for out number 2. Brings up the catcher.
And that'll
Number
be
15,
Okay,
Rowan
Gullickson.
Gullickson. Chase Timdahl.
2 outs, bases loaded. On deck will be Chase Timdahl, second baseman. First pitch a bit high. And the 1-0. High again, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch, that one's in there for a strike. One pitch, this will be fouled out of play. Count now 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Just a bit high, full count. 2 outs, bases loaded, runners will get a head start. The full count pitch, and it'll be a bit inside for a walk. That's going to score the second run of the inning.
Bringing in the second run of the night for the T-Birds.
And that'll now bring up Chase Timdell, second baseman.
Chase Timdell.
Deck will be Ben Gruba.
Ben Gruba on deck.
First pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Going a bit inside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1 now the count. And that's going to be hit out into left field. It's hooking, and it will go foul. I think that almost was a home run. It's a very short porch there in left field, and it did go over the fence, but was foul. And the ball just kept on traveling up in that wind. That would have been an opposite field grand slam if Timdell was able to keep that fair. I would guess that would have been the first of his career and the first of probably any of these players' career if he was able to do it. Ultimately now with a 2-2 count. And swing and a miss. And Godowski gets out of the inning. Not after the Thunderbirds get 2 runs across the plate. So we come back to the top of the third, 2-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
As we come back at the top of the third, it'll be Jackson Lutz to lead things off. For your insurance needs, look to locally owned community insurance of Iola, Amherst, Stevens Point, and Wapaka. They specialize in home, life, auto, commercial, and business insurance with a local expert you know and trust. Add the personal touch to insurance with community insurance. On deck then will be top of the order in Michael Glodowski. That wind, just nasty. Coming right off the lake.
For the Falcons, third baseman Jason Lutz.
And Morphy still doing the pitching. First pitch will be just a bit high for ball one. Foul out of play. And this one fouled out of play. 1-2 now the count. Bit outside, 2-2. That one a bit low. So Lutz works the count full. Full count pitch, it'll be a bit high. So Lutz works a walk to start off the inning.
Lutz draws the walk, brings up the leadoff hitter. Number 1, Mike Glodowski.
Leadoff hitter now for the Falcons, Mike Glodowski up to bat. Lutz with some pretty good speed at first base. We'll check on him. Pitch will be a bit low. Lutz caught in the middle. He's gonna try to get back to first, and he does. Oof. Caught in no man's land. Throw to second base, and he'll dive back into first. Count 1-0 on Glodowski. This one drilled right at the shortstop. They have a chance for 2. And it actually hits Lutz, so it allows him to get it back into first base safely.
Number 1. Brings up the catcher.
Anywhere else, and that's a base hit.
Hit
right at the shortstop. I'll bring up the catcher, Levi Cullen on deck. Wyatt Bodwine. Pitch a bit outside. in there for a strike. Check on the runner. You gotta be careful over there when you're throwing and checking on the runner. That first baseline is the foul territory is huge. Any passed ball or past the first baseman could allow the runner to get all the way to third. 1-1, it'll be low. Lutz again starts to go, ends up changing his mind. Nice block there by Gullickson. 2-1 the count. Cullen, no foul out of play. Count now 2-2. Runner on the move. It'll be a ball. But Lutz will get into second base. So stolen base for Jackson Lutz. Full count now on Levi Cullen. Lutz a good jump. Throw just offline. Even if it was there, I don't know if they would have had him. Full count pitch. Pulled, but foul. Coach Trudell out there trying to make the play. Full count again. Be a bit inside. There'll be a walk to Levi Cullen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Wyatt Bodwine.
Cullen draws the walk, brings up the shortstop, number 8, Wyatt Bodwine.
Be a pinch runner for Cullen, the catcher. And that'll be
pinch running for the Falcons, number 6,
Daniel Juarez.
And Juarez.
So 1 out, runners on first and second. Again for Bodwine. On deck, Sully Perkins. Swing and a miss. 0-1. A quick meeting at the mound. Started again. Again, 0-1 count. And Bodwine drills it into left field. Lutz will stop at third. So now bases loaded for the center fielder, Sully Perkins.
Base hit for Wyatt, brings up the center fielder, number 4, Sully Perkins. Gage Kudowski on deck.
Gage Glodowski, left fielder on deck. First pitch will be a soft little grounder right at the pitcher. He'll go home. And they will get the out at home.
Fielder's choice for out number 2.
Now that brings up the left fielder, Gage Glodowski. That's a big out there for the Thunderbirds as Perkins. Good hitter, good speed. And he soft little grounder to the pitcher. First pitch, ball high. Glodowski, Gage Glodowski, one of the better on-base percentages on this team. Lots of walks. Very patient at the plate. That one's swing and miss. And the 1-1. Fouled out of play. A 1-2 count on Glodowski. And the 1-2 pitch. Grounded foul. This time Trudell. Oh, what a play. And he drops it. Fires it into the pitcher. So we'll do the 1-2 count again. Swing and a miss. And Morphy gets the Thunderbirds out of a jam. And that'll do it for the top half of the third. We come back to 2-0 bottom half of the third here on Zaleski Sports.
2-0 Thunderbirds.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
It'll be Ben Gruba who will lead things off, followed by Wyatt Wolberg. Michael Glodowski still doing the pitching for the Falcons. Cast your own future at WIAA Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.wiaapacafoundry.com.
Ben Gruba.
Ben Gruba up to bat.
Wyatt Wolberg on deck.
First pitch will be soft grounder to Lutz at third. Come up throwing. And again, just a little bit off. I don't know if they would have had him though, even if it was a throw on the line.
Gruba safe at first, brings up the first baseman, number 22.
Wyatt Wolberg.
Wyatt Wolberg. Jose Gutierrez on deck.
Check on the runner. And that'll be a ball. And the 1-0. Be just a bit low, 2-0. And they're just swinging a miss, 2-1. Low, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count now on Wolberg. Gladowski already had 63 pitches. The full count pitch. Fouled back to the screen, just able to get a piece is Wolberg. Full count again, this time grounded foul. This one will be popped out of play. So 3 straight foul balls. Wyatt Wolberg able to stay alive. And that'll be just a bit high. So Wolberg able to work a walk.
Wyatt works the walk. Brings up
Bring up
the left fielder, number 6, Jose
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez. Carson DeRocher on deck.
Carson DeRocher's on deck. This one ripped foul. 0-1. Off-speed pitch in there for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Another off-speed, and he went. A big out there for the Falcons for the first out of the inning.
Number 12, Carson
DeRocher's now up to bat with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Morphy on deck. This one driven out to center field. Cash Cullen out there to make the play. Nice throw. And they get the runner at second base. What a play by Jackson Lutz. And they get out of the inning. That's 3 outs. So Cullen with throws it into third, almost gets the runner at third. Lutz turns, throws it to second base, and they get the runner diving into second for the third out of the inning. So again, that'll do it for the third. It's 2-0. These Thunderbirds here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
And we're back here for the top half of the fourth inning. It'll be Logan Hintz, Jacob Ruggles, and Cash Cullen to bat for the Falcons. The restoration experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup. Let the restoration experts get your home back the way it was intended.
Leading off for Amherst in the top of the fourth, second baseman, number 3, Logan Hintz. Jacob Ruggles on deck.
Morphy at 59 pitches as we come into the fourth inning. Glodowski at 71. First pitch on the outside corner. 0-1. That one just a bit outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Be a pop into shallow right field. And making the grab is DeRocher's out there.
Logan flies out to right for out number 1. Brings up the first baseman, Jacob Ruggles.
Jacob Ruggles now to bat.
Cash Cullen on deck.
And Cash Cullen on deck. inside for ball one. U10 be driven out to left field and kind of hooking on the left fielder. And he makes the play. Does
Nice
Gutierrez.
catch by outfield left fielder Jose for out number 2.
For the second out of the inning. Now brings up the right fielder, Cash
Brings up
Cullen.
the right fielder, number 9, Cash Cullen. Jackson Lutz on deck.
Lutz on deck. Ball high. Grounded foul. One and one the count. Foul out of play. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That'll be driven up the middle for a base hit for Cash Cullen. Now brings up Jackson Lutz.
Cash with the base hit.
On deck, the top of the order, Michael
The third
Gladowski.
baseman, number 2, Jackson Lutz. Mike Gladowski on deck.
This one will be driven in between third and short for a base hit. So 2 outs, back-to-back singles for the Falcons. That brings up Gladowski.
Mike Gladowski.
Trying to keep this inning going for the Falcons. One ball inside. The 1-0. The ball will get by the catcher Gullickson. That'll allow both runners to move up. Putting now 2 in scoring position for the Falcons. Count now 2-0 to Gladowski, who last time up lined out to the shortstop. The 2-0 pitch will be in there for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch, off speed, in there for a strike, 2-2. Nice mix there by Morphy. Strike 3 has back-to-back strikes on Gladowski. Ends the half inning for the Falcons. When we come back, it'll be bottom half of the 4th. 2-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Wapaka has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Wapaka.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
So again, as we come back, it'll be number 32, Mason Morphy up to bat, Heschke on deck, and then top of the order, Kriesel in the hole. Godowski's still doing the pitching for the Falcons, and he is at Morphy now at 74 pitches through 4, and through 3, Godowski at 71. Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options.
T-Birds is pitcher number 32, Mason Morphy. Jamison Heschke on deck.
First pitch ball inside. Drill down the left field line, and that'll be a foul ball. That lands in there at the stand-up double at least. The 1-1. Off the outside corner, 2-1. That'll be low, 3-1. Pitch, fouled out of play. 3-2 now the count. Swing and fouled. Cullen just not able to hold on to it. Almost able to grab it for the strikeout, but pops out in front of the plate. Another foul. Again. Thunderbirds have done a really good job of working the count against Glodowski, really making him work multiple full counts, foul ball, and then walk, just like Heskey does there.
Mason draws the walk.
Or Morphy, I should say. Now Heskey
Number
after that.
11, Jameson Heskey. Mason Kriesel on deck.
And now on the pickoff throw, ball goes away. And that's going to allow, oh, he's going to try for third. And it looks like he slides under the tag. I think they're going to say he has to go back to second base. All right, so we get an explanation from the umpire. Ball was not in play as there was still time. So play had not been started. So ball ends up going away, but because of that, the runner does have to stay at first. Home plate umpire getting fired up. So no outs, runner on first. Runner on the move. Cullen has to double pump. Not able to throw it. So now a 1-0 count. Now squaring to bunt, he'll pull it back. 2-0 another count. He'll square again. Ruggles first baseman over halfway there. He'll pop the bunt up. Godowski able to make the grab. And they'll get the first out of the inning after Heskey pops the bunt up, and that brings up top of the order in Kriesel, and then Gullickson on deck.
Third baseman, number 5, Mason Kriesel. Brogan Gullickson on deck.
First pitch, a bit low, ball 1. The 1-0, fouled out of play. I think that one got a vehicle. The count. That one will be off speed. In there for strike 2. from somebody in the crowd. It sounds like that foul ball might have smashed a windshield. That will be a ball high, 2-2. Two pitch. And they're going to say he did go. So strikeout for Godowski. And that's going to bring up Gullickson with 2 outs. Runner on second.
Gullickson. Chase Timnall on deck.
Ball just a bit inside. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. The 1-1, off speed, swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 outs, runner on second base. The 1-2 runner on the move. Grounded right at Bodwine at short. Throw it over to first base, and they'll get the 3rd out of the inning, so no runs scored. We'll be back for the top of the 5th here on Zaleski Sports.
Rounds up round number 3.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
About ready to get started in the top of the 5th. Morphy's still doing the pitching. And it will be Levi Cullen.
Don't
catcher,
forget, if you
up
need to
to bat.
warm up, take a little walk. Go check out the shelter. Lots of wonderful door prizes or basket raffles. We'll be giving those all away starting in the next inning. So 50-50 raffle will be the 7th. So appreciate your support for a wonderful cause and supporting Gina in her battles. Leading off for Amherst at the top of the 5th will be the catcher, number 5, Levi Cullen. Wyatt Bogoyne on deck.
Starting to get a little chilly. That wind just continues to blow full force. And as it gets a little later, it's getting a little cooler. So again, Levi Cullen up to bat. First pitch will be in there for a ball. Starting the inning, we have Murphy at 74 pitches. Gladowski's at 91, so we'll see if he will start the bottom of the 5th or not. Swing and miss for 1-1 now. That one will be in there for a ball. Strike on the inside corner, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the off speed. And Cullen goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Wyatt Bogoyne, the shortstop for the Falcons.
Sully Perkins on deck.
Sully Perkins on deck. Bogoyne fouls it back. The 0-1. Just a bit low, 1-1. This one will be grounded up the middle. And a nice play by Gruba for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Sully Perkins.
Breeze up to center fielder, number 4, Sully Perkins. Gage Kudowski on deck. First one in there for a strike. The 0-1, a ball high. The 1-1 pitch, low for ball 2.
2-1. Be just a bit inside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count now on Perkins. Perkins drills one out to center field. A beat on it though. And that was Heschke, and he'll make the play for the third out of the inning. When we come back, it'll be bottom of the fifth here on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
So Godowski does come back onto the mound. According to Game Changer, he has 9 more pitches that he can make before he will have to come out of the game. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. So, and then we will see who the Falcons will have after Godowski. Chase Timdo will be leading things off with Ben Gruba behind him, and then Wyatt Wolberg.
Leading off for the T-Birds at the bottom of the fifth, second baseman, number 3, Chase Timdo. Ben Gruba on deck.
Pitch in there for a strike on Timdal. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch be fouled. I would expect that this will be Godowski's last batter. Even if he gets some, you're starting the next batter with only probably 2 pitches that you can throw. We'll see what Coach Held decides to do. And this one grounded at the shortstop, Bodwine. Turn, make the throw. And a nice stretch there by Ruggles at first base.
Chase grounds out to short for out
they
number
get
1,
the
brings up the shortstop,
first out of the
number
inning.
2, Ben Gruba.
That'll bring up Gruba to bat.
Weihelberg on deck.
You want to look at what Coach Held's doing? And he's going to let Godowski start this batter. First pitch in there for a strike. This one driven out to center field. Perkins will be on the move. He'll come in, make a nice sliding grab up there in center field for Sully Perkins.
Ben flies out center. Nice catch by the center fielder.
So 2 outs now in the inning.
Brings up the first baseman, Wyatt Wolberg. Jose Gutierrez on deck.
Game changer may have been wrong. The amount of pitches. No, it says Godowski's at 98, so he will have, according to game changer, he will have 2 more pitches. Wolberg drills one down the left field line, but that will go foul. Off of the road. So Godowski, I believe, his last pitch. That'll be a ball inside. No. Oh, that's right. You can start a batter. I got it. You can't start a new batter at 100, so he is able to finish the batter. You can't start a new batter at 100 or more pitches. So Godowski will try to get through 5 innings. Get a new baseball. The 1-2. Off speed in there for strike 3. So Godowski comes in and gets a quick 1-2-3 to finish his day. And Godowski will be at 5 innings pitched, 2 runs, but none earned, and 6 strikeouts. And as we come back, it'll be top of the 6th, still 2-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmer State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmer State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
We are back for the top of the 6th inning. It'll be Gage Godowski, Jacob Ruggles, or it'll be Gage Godowski, Logan Hintz, and Jacob Ruggles up to bat for the Comets. For the Falcons. Morphy still doing the pitching for the Thunderbirds. For all your propane needs in Wapaka, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. It's L&L Propane in Wapaka. Godowski pops it up in the infield. And Creasel will make the grab at third base for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Cage pops out to third for out number 1. Brings up the second baseman, Logan Hintz. Jacob Ruggles on
Logan
deck.
Hintz now up to bat. That'll be a ball low. And the 1-0 pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Ball a little low, 2-1. And this will be a little blooper into right field, but making the grab is DeRochers. What a play out in right field. I thought that was definitely going to drop. But DeRochers makes a good play on it. Now 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Jacob
Brings
Ruggles.
up the first baseman, number 10, Jacob Ruggles. Cash Cullen on deck.
Cullen on deck and Cash. This one fouled back to the screen. The 0-1. Looks like a bit inside, 1-1. That one a little, looks like a little bit low. Pitch will be low. It's like a 3-1 count now. Pitch is drilled right at the shortstop, Gruba. He'll come up, make the throw, and there is the third out of the inning. Come back. It'll be bottom of the sixth, 2-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Waupaca Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Waupaca Foundry. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
And as we come back here for the bottom of the sixth inning, it'll be Daniel Juarez pitching for the Falcons. Turn to Farmers State Bank for all of your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all of the area high school athletes and wishes the Thunderbirds and Falcons the very best this season. Leading off things will be Gutierrez, DeRochers, and Morphy. Again, as always, at the conclusion of this game, we'll be down on the field with the head coach of the winning team and a player of the coach's choosing for our Hallett House player of the game. So make sure to stay tuned at the conclusion. A good low-scoring matchup that we have in today's game. 2-0 still. The lead for the Thunderbirds. So now filtering in, we have the softball teams from both of these schools as they were playing against each other on the softball field.
Yeah, new pitcher for Amherst Falcons, number 6, Dan Juarez. Looks like Mike Podolsky moved to short. We got a new first baseman. Leading off for the T-Birds in the bottom of 6, the left fielder, number 6, Jose Gutierrez.
Again, Gutierrez up to bat. First pitch from Juarez will be a ball outside. And the 1-0. Ground ball right at the pitcher. Juarez bobbles it, has time, turns, throws it to first. And they do get the first out of the inning, does Juarez.
Jose grounds out the pitcher. Reads up the right fielder, number 12, Carson DeRocher.
Carson DeRochers now up to bat. Pitch bit inside, 1-0. This one grounded right at the shortstop Godowski and under his glove.
Reads up the pitcher.
Reaching on the air is DeRochers.
Mason Morley. Jameson Heskey on deck.
Morphy up to bat and Heskey on deck. We have a pinch runner. Trying to get the number, it looks like number 5. And that'll be RJ Opperman. One on and one out. There's pitch, runner going, throw on the money. And Hintz, it looks like the glove got knocked off of his hand. So runner is safe. Looks like if he had kept the glove, they had him. Coach Held out there and the trainer for the Thunderbirds coming out to take a look. Nice throw by Levi Cullen, but just a little bit too close to the runner. So throw kind of took him right into the body of the runner. Looks like Hintz will be okay. Just kind of flexing that hand, flexing that wrist. And he's gonna go with the trainer. Put a little bandage or a wrap on it. See if they can get him back out on the field. Umpires having a little meeting with the Falcons infield and Coach Held. Coach Held now calling for, looks like probably a sub. Here comes Hintz back out with a wrap around his wrist. So we'll see. Oh, he's looking for a ball. Okay. So it looks like Hintz will be able to stay in the game. So now that we're coming back and play will be resuming, we'll have a runner on second base with 1 out. And 1 strike, no balls. Juarez will do just a quick warm-up pitch. Kind of just tries out, make sure.
Looks like Logan's gonna be all right. Let's give him a hand, folks. I just been approached. Last call for raffle tickets. Last call for the raffle baskets. Last call for the raffle baskets. So if you haven't gotten your tickets to win one of those beautiful prizes, this is your last call. Now batting for the T-Birds, the pitcher, number 32, Mason Morphy.
Mason Morphy up.
Jamison Heskey on deck.
It'll be in the dirt. Ball 1. Guarded foul. 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. And a bit inside in the dirt. Nice block by Cullen. 2-2 in the dirt. Full count. Full count pitch. This will be grounded in between third and short. And that'll go right to Gladowski in left
Mason with
field.
a base hit.
So
Puts
Murphy
T-Birds on the corners.
with a base hit.
Brings up number 11.
First and
the
third
center
with
fielder,
one out. And that'll bring up
Jameson
Heskey.
Heskey. Mason Kriesel on deck.
Coach Haldnell going out conference with the players. Trying to figure out what to do here with the first and third with one out. We're about ready to get started again.
Getting up batting for the T-Birds, number 11, Jameson Heskey.
And Heskey up to bat. Squaring to bunt. And a throw down to second base, but a little bit late. A little fake out second. Second baseman came across, jumped, but ball went over his head to the shortstop. And now Coach Held is gonna bring the infield in, making sure, try to, anything on the infield that they don't allow any more runs. Ball low for ball one. 1-1 now the count on Heskey. Heskey with good speed. Be a ball outside, 2-1. Went in there for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Juarez gets Heskey to go down on strikes. That'll bring up the top of the order in Kriesel with 2 outs.
Then gets a strikeout for out.
Runners on second and third.
Brings up the leadoff hitter, third baseman, number 4, Mason Kriesel. Brogan Gullickson on deck.
First pitch in there for a strike by Juarez. The 0-1. Same spot, bit inside it looks like, so 1-1. Pitch a bit low, 2-1. And a bit high, 3-1 now the count. On deck, there is Gullickson. Flown right at the first baseman, Wyatt Bodwine, and he does make the play for the third out of the inning. We'll come back. The Falcons will have to get at least 2 to keep the game going for the top of the 7th here on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
As we come back, we do have a new pitcher for the Thunderbirds. It is Kriesel. He will come in to try to finish off the game. It'll be Cash Cullen, Jackson Lutz, and then top of the order, Michael Godowski. Again, Falcons are going to need at least 2 runs to keep this game going. Again, at the conclusion of this game will be our Wapaka Foundry post-game show for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs@wapakafoundry.com.
Now pitching for the Thunderbirds, number 4, Mason Kriesel. Leading off for Amherst. The right fielder,
Cash Cullen.
number 11, Cash Cullen. Jackson Lutz on deck.
And Cullen starts it off first pitch, and he'll drive one into left field. So exactly what the Falcons needed to start this top of the 7th inning, a base hit. It'll bring up Jackson Lutz.
Frees up Jackson Lutz.
And then
third baseman,
Michael Godowski.
Mike Godowski on deck.
Lutz will drop one in the outfield. And that'll be a fair ball, and that'll get to the fence. And they're going to send Cullen to third, where he will get in there. And a stand-up double for Jackson Lutz. So back-to-back base hits for the Falcons. And that'll bring up top of the order Mike Gladowski.
Number 1, Mike Gladowski.
So one base hit into the outfield. Might score both runs and tie the game. First pitch in there for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Gladowski flies one, but should get out of play. And it does. Now 1-1 the count. Gladowski drives one that will drop into the outfield, and they're going to try to score Lutz. And I think even with a good throw, I think there would have been interference at third base. So Lutz scores, Cash Cullen scores, and Mike Gladowski gets to second base. And that'll bring up catcher now Levi Cullen. So game now tied at 2, so we will definitely have a bottom of the 7th inning. But 0 outs, runner on second. And a little meeting at the mound for the Thunderbirds as back-to-back-to-back base hits to lead off this 7th inning for the Falcons. And a pitching change. So they're going to bring in Ben Gruba after, again, those 3 back-to-back hits. Back-to-back-to-back hits, I should say. Again, no matter who wins this game, we still, that all takes a back seat to the reason and the background for this game with the strikeout cancer event for Gina Gullickson, a mom of the multiple Thunderbirds players. Just one in this game, but she's had multiple sons who have been through the program, and yeah, we love to see the great turnout that we have had here so far from the Falcons fans and from the Thunderbird fans, knowing how important this game is to fundraise to help her and her family as she goes through the battle to strike out cancer. So we are ready again to get started. Mike Gladowski on second base. No outs. Game tied at 2.
Now pitching for the Thunderbirds, number 2, Ben Gruba. At the plate for Amherst, catcher number 5, Levi Cullen. Wyatt Bourdoin on deck.
First pitch a bit outside. 1-0. And they're going to pick. Ooh, they almost had Gladowski as he was caught on the wrong foot. I think a good throw on the bag might have had him, but was able to get back in safely. 1-0. On the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, just a bit low. The 2-1, outside, 3-1. Gonna wide Bodwine on deck. And in the hole, Sully Perkins. Swing and a miss. Full count now on Cullen. The full count pitch. Be grounded to the shortstop. There's not going to be a throw. Glodowski almost overruns the bag. Cullen's going to try to force a throw. Nice job by Levi Cullen as he gets aggressive and takes second base on the indecision at third. So now 2 runs in scoring position brings up the shortstop Wyatt Bodwine.
Sully Perkins on deck.
Again, Sully Perkins on deck. Engage Glodowski in the hole. Bodwine drills it up the middle, and it's going to allow at least 1 run to score. They're going to send him, and he will score standing up, will Levi Cullen, and the Falcons take a 4-2 lead on the hard base hit single by Wyatt Bodwine. Score now 4-2 with still no outs in the inning. Sully Perkins now up to bat. Again, on deck will be Gage Glodowski. Bodwine kind of timed up that off-speed pitch and was able to barrel it up the middle. First pitch low for ball 1. Perkins hits one up the middle. Nice play by Timdall, trying to make turn 2. Not able to turn 2 as Perkins has some really good speed. He's able to beat out the throw. Timdall, nice play there on the ground ball.
Left fielder, number 28.
Now with 1 out, Gage Glodowski comes up to bat.
Logan Hintz on deck.
Logan Hintz on deck. Perkins on the move. This one will be popped out of play. Coach Helder really didn't want Glodowski to swing down on that one, as it would have probably been a ball. And Perkins got a great jump on his way to second base. This one fouled. And it caught the catcher, Gullickson. Umpire giving the catcher a little bit extra time to shake off the foul ball. And this one will be popped up on the infield. The grab is made. So 2 outs now in the inning, and it'll bring up Logan Hintz.
Gage pops out to third baseman for out number 2. Brings up second baseman, number 3, Logan Hintz. Jacob Ruggles on deck.
Daniel Juarez on deck. On the move is Perkins. He'll get in there. So now runner on second for Hintz. Pitch, it looks like, was a strike. This ball drilled up the middle. That should score another run with Perkins with his great speed. And he does score, so another single for the Falcons. And this time by Logan Hintz, and that allows Sully Perkins to score now a 5-2 lead. All 5 runs scored in this 7th inning for the Falcons. Brings up pitcher Daniel Juarez. Hintz now on the move. And he'll slide in there safely. Another runner in scoring position, this time for Juarez. First pitch in there for a strike. All right, 1-1 is the count. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 now. And 1-2 pitch. We grounded to the shortstop. He'll come up, make the play, and that will do it for the top of the 7th inning. Falcons do get 5 runs, though, now with a 5-2 lead. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 7th inning, where the Thunderbirds have to score at least 3 runs to keep this game going here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
You just won $700. You can come down to the
Again, cool, just with the benefit that we have going on tonight with the strikeout cancer for Gina Gullickson. The 50-50 was $700. So an awesome showing by the community, not only of Iola-Scandinavia, but of Amherst as well. And some things are more important than the game. So Juarez will continue to do the pitching out there for the Falcons. Again, now with a 5-2 lead. Coming up to bat will be, looks like Gullickson. And then on deck, Tyndall and Gruba.
2 up for the T-Birds. In the top of the 7th, we need to get 3. Leading off, Morgan Gullickson. Followed by Chase Tyndall and Ben Gruba.
Here's the pitch to Gullickson, bit inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. And that one a ball. Coach Held, you can tell, not very happy with the call on that one. 2-1 the count. And this one a grounder off the hand of Juarez, the pitcher. Budowski tries to make a play on it at short.
Logan safe at first.
But after the deflection, kind of a tough play to make.
Shortstop, Chase Tyndall.
Safe at first base. Now brings
Ben
up
Gruba on deck.
Chase Tyndall up to bat. Ben Gruba on deck. First pitch a bit low. 1-0. Check on the runner. Another check on the runner. Count still 1-0. It'll be in there on the outside corner, 1-1. And a bit low. Good block by Cullen at catcher. Two and 1 the count. This will be shot into the outfield for a base hit.
Chase with the base hit. It's been at first and second.
Runners now at first and second.
Pitcher,
Ben Gruba up to bat.
Ben Gruba.
No outs, runners on first and second. Tying run at the plate in Gruba. First pitch just a bit low. That'll be a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, off speed, a bit low, 2-1. Another low, 3-1. Now on the outside corner, full count now on Gruba. Full count pitch by Juarez, fouled out of play by Gruba. Nice job to stay alive in the count and the at-bat. So do the full count again. That's going to be outside, so base is now loaded with no outs. Tying run at first base, winning run at the plate.
Ben draws a walk to the left base.
Wyatt Wohlberg who will come up to bat.
First baseman, number 22, Wyatt Wohlberg.
Wohlberg hit one foul that would have been gone in, I believe, his last at bat. Coach Held's going to go and have a talk with the infielders. Again, this is what it's all about. I mean, these tough conference matchups, you know, are always going to be good games, and this one definitely has been at that. Score was 2-0 pretty much, I think, from the second or third inning all the way until the seventh. Falcons score 5 runs in the top of the seventh. Now, in the bottom of the seventh, down by 3, the Thunderbirds have the bases loaded with no outs, and Wyatt Wohlberg to the plate. And it'll be driven up the middle. Hintz able to knock it down at second, but no play to be made. So run does score.
That'll drive and run. Makes it a 5-3 ball game.
So still no
Brings
outs.
Up number 6, Jose Gutierrez.
Jose Gutierrez at bat. We're ready again to get started with Gutierrez up to bat on deck. number 12, DeRochers. First pitch in there on the corner. Same pitch, just a bit outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, just a bit high, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be low. 3-1 is the count. A walk scores another run. The 3-1 pitch. That's going to be in there for a strike. Now full count. And the full count pitch. And it's going to be a pop-up on the infield. I was going to say that's going to be an infield fly with no outs, bases loaded.
Jose pops out to second for out number 1. Brings up number
So big
12,
out for the Falcons.
Carson DeRocher.
DeRocher's now up to bat with 1 out, bases still
Mason
loaded.
Murphy on deck.
And Morphy on deck. And Heschke in the hole. Be a bit low for ball 1. And the 1-0 on the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Low again, 2-1. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Thunderbird crowd didn't like the call, but I think they've gotten a couple in this inning as well. It's been pretty evenly called. Umpire not taking an exception to the talking from the crowd. 2-2, the count. And the pitch, little pop-up, go right to Juarez. Almost a double play, turns and throws a first. But able to get back in time is the runner. So now 2 outs.
Carson pops out for out number 2, brings up.
And that's going to bring up 32. Morphy.
Mason
With 2
Murphy.
outs, bases loaded, tying a run at second base. Pitch to Morphy. In there for a strike, off speed. Now the 0-1. Another off speed pitch. This time just a little bit low. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ball low, 3-1. Three and one count. That's going to be a pop-up. Logan Hintz calling for it at second base. He will make the grab, and the Falcons come away with a big come-from-behind win over the Thunderbirds here in Iola. 5-3, the final score. We come back. I'll be down with head coach Bill Held of the Amherst Falcons and a player of his choosing for a Highlight House Player of the Game here on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Dan Nelson from Zaleski Sports with head coach Bill Held of the Falcons. Coach, we can talk about the game all we want, right? I mean, that's important too, but talk a little bit about the support from the community, not only on the Thunderbird side, but the Amherst side, coming together for Gina Gullickson and that strikeout cancer event, trying to raise money for her and her family.
Yeah, obviously it's there's bigger things in baseball at play when you talk about it, and I'm just really happy that Iola, Amherst, a lot of these kids get to play together and play against each other, and it's a fun rivalry. But I'm just happy and proud that these two communities can just come together and realize that baseball, it's just high school baseball, and we're playing a game in the end. There's some real life things going on. We're just happy to be a part of all that, and proud of Iola for putting that on, and Coach Berg in particular for putting it on.
Absolutely. And then talk about the game itself. You know, you come into the top of the seventh inning down 2-0, really haven't had much going on offensively. All of a sudden you get a big surge, you know, and come out with a big win against a conference foe tonight.
Yeah, I gave the kids a hard time just now too. I'm tired of my gut feeling that way. We put ourselves in some difficult situations, not just today, but all year long we've been doing it. I'm just waiting to see that seventh inning Amherst Falcons show up in the first inning once in a while. Make me feel a little bit more at ease.
All right, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Now I'll be joined by one of our Highlight House players of the game, Daniel Juarez. Daniel coming in that seventh inning. You know, lots of emotions. You have they get bases loaded, no outs. What was going through your mind during that seventh inning?
I thought I was cooked, but I just kept pitching and it went well.
All right, congratulations, Daniel. Now I'll be joined by Jackson Lutz, also one of our Highlight House players of the game. Jackson, in that seventh inning, what were you guys seeing? How were you really able to string those hits together after really not having anything going on in the first 6 innings?
You know, I knew we needed it. You know, it was now or never in that seventh. So Cash came out hot, and I figured I had to, do what he did. So, yeah.
Congratulations, Jackson.
Thanks,
good luck. Now joined by Cash Cullen. Cash, again, is talking with Jackson. You know, a huge win, but really getting that offense going in that seventh inning. What were you seeing? How were you able to do that today?
Just had to sit and see the ball, and everybody had to get fired up and start hitting.
So now, since you're the only one that's out here, since everyone else left you, I'm going to hand you the mic. I'm going to step aside when I count down from 3. I want you to say, I'm Cash Cullen, and I'm in the house.
I'm Cash Cullen, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations, Cash. So again, the Falcons come in down 2-0 in the top of the 7th inning, come away with a big 5-3 win against the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds. Again, big shout out to the Thunderbirds for putting on what a great event for Gina Gullickson and our strikeout cancer event, trying to raise money. Again, 50-50, had over $700. So a really great benefit and great event for the community and for her family. So that'll do it for Dan Nelson and Zaleski Sports. We'll see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.